Going to start. Yes, I'm going to start. Give me in the chat if I'm loud and clear. So that will not remind anyone. Mhm. Yes, because it is always the same link. Today I will not remind anyone. You know, every time people want to be reminded, come, 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 please, come, come. Hey, today I'm saying, it's okay, I will not remind you. And I'm very serious. But let's get started. Yesterday, we went a little bit high and low. Yesterday, we went a little bit high and low about our business. And in what we shared, we based our strategy or our sharing mainly on one of our switch strategies, okay, drawing support and resistance using a horizontal line approach. So today, we are going to base our sharing a little bit different. And today we are going to draw our support and resistance in a diagonal way, okay? Learning how to draw support and resistance in a diagonal way. So diagonally, that's where we are going to be able to talk about. So it will not be much, but that's what we want to discuss today. How can you draw support and resistance in a diagonal approach? Okay? So that we could see how far we could go. I've had people call me asking me why don't I teach them futures, but I said it here and I want to repeat it here, is that what I'm teaching can be applied in all markets, even if it is futures. The only thing I will do is that I will just come here to show you some few settings or give some few understanding about just the topic. But when it comes to trading, I told you the other time that when we talk about a long, we mean that you enter a coin and you expect it going up. When we talk about a short, it means you enter a coin and you expect it going down. That's the only difference. So what I will do is that I will put my focus just on the few specific things about futures and the few specific things that anybody needs to apply when it comes to future trading. But more than that, I really do not have it. So I'll just go specifically. I have traded futures using Royal Q. Okay. Uh, and I know it works, although I'm not so in for it personally, simply because when the liquidation time comes, the liquidation happens. Okay. But this will not prevent me from teaching it because I was liquidated like twice. My role is to make sure that I provide the most affordable or most informative knowledge as possible. So let's get started without delay. So today, We are looking at support and resistance. Good morning, everybody that has just joined. Welcome to today's call. So today we are putting our focus on support and resistance. And specifically, we are looking at how to draw it in a diagonal way. The whole of yesterday, we learned how to draw support and resistance in a horizontal way. We started with drawing support and resistance on one candle, and then we upgraded. And we went on support and resistance on a group of candles. So I basically believe that the ability and the power for some of us to draw these support and resistance areas in a in a big time frame is very, very important. Let me pick a coin. Today is the election day, and I spent the whole of my night on Twitter trying to type as many messages as possible to tell my fellow Americans that although Harris is a good person, but her policy when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency looks to be more centralized than decentralized. It takes away the reason why Bitcoin came in the market. So I kept on writing to different friends of mine that I know, trying to tell them, my brothers, please vote for the man. You know, I also want to be financially free. Okay, let's start with the first thing. This is a very good trade. It's above 50, but not yet at 80. And if I draw my line there, I'm in the 4-hour time frame. This is my 4-hour time frame. From the current price, if you attended yesterday, we said that here you can change the chart type. Okay, you can change the chart type from candles to line if you're not good at drawing them. Then you draw at a normal V and you draw at an inverted V. You can still draw a line wherever there is a V. You know, I said it gets back to you. So you can draw your lines very well because they help you find areas of entry and exit in the market. Okay. And remember, as we draw support and resistance, it helps us be able to be specific. For example, here I would just bring my price range and I say, if it has broken this line, then I expect it to go here. If it breaks this, then I expect it to go here. Now, let me first talk about measuring before I go to the other side when it comes to measuring. Okay, when you press on your pencil and you want to draw, if we were either doing, okay, let me use risk to reward. When we put our dot here, now I haven't discussed this, but I believe I will. I believe I should. I don't know whether I should now discuss this, but when I go specific, let me not go into this now. Let me bring in. I don't want to cause a lot of confusion. So when I bring my price range at this dot and push it here, this will be my take profit, and this will be my margin call drop. But when you are measuring your take profit, do not take the whole profit where you expect the coin to be resisted. You take 2/3 of the journey. So if this was a 2.3, I would just come down 2/3 of the journey. And instead of me even taking 2%, I will take something like 1.5. This prevents me from missing out on profit. So when you measure, you take profit. always take 2/3 of the journey. You do not need to take the whole journey that the coin is going to move. This prevents you from missing out on certain important take. For example, you wanted to take up to here. So what do? You take 2/3 of the journey, which could be around 1.5, and leave the other gap, because sometimes when markets are forming retracement, you see sales are happening. When the markets are forming retracements, sometimes they fail to go down to that take profit that you have put up. Okay, so this was horizontal. So today we want to discuss diagonal. And so with diagonal, it's very simple. And it is very easy for anyone to see that when we are trading, I'll return this to chart type, sorry, to candles. When we are trading, when the coin is on a downward trend like this, we all see this coin is on a downward trend. When the coin is on a downward trend, we shall draw our line above the candles. And when the coin is on an uptrend, for example, let me find a coin on an uptrend. That is Chloe. Where are you? When the coin is on an uptrend like here, okay? When a coin is on an uptrend like here, we draw our lines below the candles. So when we tap on our pencil, are we following? Am I there? Are we following? Are we following? Am I there? Are we following? Okay. Good. So when the coin is on an uptrend like this one, when we are drawing, we draw our line below the candles. For example, I'll come here, and we have two tools we can use specifically for this. Number one is called a parallel channel, and we can also use a trend line. Let me start with a parallel channel. To use this parallel channel, I'll just come and I tap on it once, and it gets in my screen. So when it gets my screen, I look at my lowest point where I want to start from, which is this one. And then I get 2 to 3 touches, which is that. Then I tap on it once. It brings these 3 things here that you see. This one, and this one. I will touch this one, then stretch it to these highest points here. Okay, so I will touch that like that and stretch it to highest points. The highest up here and the highest down here, like that. And so I have drawn a diagonal trend line. So it means that I have 3 lines. One, this one here, which is my support. This one here, which is my resistance. And this one here, which is also my resistance. So when the coin moves from here, I can enter from here and take profit here. When it breaks my line, I enter again from here and get out from here. When it retraces again, I wait whether either here and I go in again. Then I wait. When it comes down here, I wait to confirm here, then I get out from here. Once it confirms upward movement, I enter from here and I get out from here. So this is using a diagonal approach. Now, when I draw it here, I told you you can draw in a higher time frame and look for what we call was our diagonal we drew in the 4-hour time frame. Okay. Now, this one is very easy to use. It is very, very easy to use. Very, very easy to use. Okay, very, very easy to use. Now, when I come here, because I drew this in the 4-hour time frame, Okay, and you can see the market is moving in between my two lines. The market is moving in between my two lines. So that is how you draw diagonally. But even if you don't have this, I've told you that when a coin is on an uptrend, we draw our line above below the candles. And when it is on a downtrend, we draw our lines above the candles. So still here, if someone understands what to do, you will press it at the highest point, stretch it through this. You want to get 2 to 3 touches, then tap here and stretch it down to these lower lows or lowest points. Okay. Whenever the candle touches your line, you can draw there a horizontal line. So when it touches here, I draw the horizontal line. Okay. When it touches to every touch point, I draw here a horizontal line. Okay. When it touches, I draw the horizontal line. Here, I draw the horizontal line. Now, this is very important because it gives you perfect areas of entry and perfect areas of exit in the market. So wherever it touches your line, you draw the line. Wherever it touches your line, you draw the horizontal line. This is one of the best ways of combining both a diagonal support and resistance using the parallel channel. Where is my cursor? Using the where the market has been supported and resisted, and give you where you can be able to exit that particular trade in a better approach. And here I'm in 30-minute time frame. Okay. Now, since I've drawn my line here, and this is 30 minutes, if I was taking this trade specifically for trading, I will still, since it has surpassed my line below here, and these were take profit points, I will still draw horizontal lines to give me areas of entry from the current price. The highest price was here. I hope we discussed this yesterday. And from the current price, the lowest price is here. Okay. So someone, because of the stochastic RSI, which we discussed here, you can see it is down here. It would have definitely informed someone that although this coin has been pumping, it still has some more money to give you. So someone would have entered this coin, I don't know, here, and would have taken a comfortable 3%. Let me even cross-check my trade. A comfortable 3%. A comfortable 3% in the 30 minutes time frame. Are we following, or I'm speaking another language? Let me see if people are following. Are we following, or I'm making things hard? We are still dealing with drawing lines, support and resistance lines. If I'm making things hard, you could still tell me. I will find a way of simplifying what I'm sharing. I'll find a way to see if I make it easier, I make it simpler. May I'll find my way to see if I could make it easier, or I can make it simpler. Simple. Simpler comes from simple. Simpler comes from simple. So let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. And my network is jamming. These days I don't understand. Or is it because it is overraining? You can tap on an application and it fails to open. Yet this Masaka is known, Masaka city is known to, someone is saying, I'm using hard words. Is simply a hard word. Someone is saying I'm using hard words for new people. Yeah, which hard words am I using? Simply was just a joke. Simply was a joke. It was not something serious. Someone saying you are using hard word. No, simply was a joke. It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with the trading, my brother, my sister. Simply fear, simply. Yeah, Masaka, a poor network city. Okay. Yeah, but according to statistics, we are the founders of Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto is said to have originated from here before he shifted to a certain area in USA. Yes, Satoshi Nakamoto is described. Satoshi Nakamoto is described to have settled here in Masaka before he shifted to a certain bridge in, is it in Washington? Yeah, so don't joke with this city. That's why all people who are interested in crypto and they understand it very well, they are in our area. So we are very grateful for our grandfather Satoshi Nakamoto. Now this coin, let me first look at it at 15 minutes. Hey, I'm going to enter again now. The risk is very high. If you have a pumping heart, you should never trade such trades. People always have pumping hearts. You have a pumping heart, your heart is about to jump out. Yeah, you should never pick such trades that I'm going to pick. But I'm confident because of the stochastic RSI in the lower time frame. But if you have a weak heart, do not try this at home. Okay. So I'm going to trade. I have my capital so far. I've made $500. That is 2 million. So it is a pumping coin. But when I look at it in 1 hour, it looks like it want to give me more money. But it is high risk, especially with people who have weak hearts. But a strong man like me, when I look at it, let me look for the third time. The risk is very high, but I'm in the lower time frame. Yeah, it's going to come down by some few margin calls. Yeah. But when it catches the leg, it might break it. So let me first, because I'm not settled, I will not pick the coin. I need when I'm settled. Yeah, I need when I'm peace. Okay. So now this is, let me come here in the 4-hour time frame. I'll remove this indicator. Just a minute. Sorry guys, just a minute. Okay, so like here, if I want to trade this coin, I will draw a horizontal line. I told you if you cannot draw these lines, come here on chart type, then change this to line. I told you wherever you see a V, you draw the line. Okay, I've drawn a line there. Wherever I see another inverted V, I draw the line. Now, this is simple. To see now, this is very easy. I'll just bring my price range. Sorry. I press it here, and I take my profit here. I'll take 2%. Then I want to trade. I'm going to go and trade this coin called the People. In the 4-hour time frame, I come here, search for my People coin. I've drawn my 2 lines. People. I'll be patient. My stochastic is good. Here I come here. I have my capital. So I will put this. My capital is very good, by the way. I'll take 2%. This is $1,000. Okay. My capital is good. Don't focus on the money. So I will press in the trade, saying RSI. Since I've done my analysis, I don't need RSI. So I'll turn it back to trigger price. Save. Start the trade. Now, after my robot has bought, I need to be just fast. Return this to first buy of $100. Now finish to set my trade. Change the strategy mode to sub-bin mode real-time settlement in case anything changes. Is this hard? And I can return this to a candle, the chart type. Then I return this to a candle. Is this hard? Some answers in the chat. Because this is what we are learning. I don't need you to have that massive trading approach. Is this hard? Some answers in the chat. Is this hard? Because it's what we are learning. Yeah, the other one has overpumped. Is that hard? No, I changed my strategy. Maybe it was network on your side. I changed my strategy. And it has bought my first call. Oh. One. Let me even put it to as low as $15. Just minimize my exposure. And you see, as a trader who's learning technical analysis, like someone could ask me, but how do you make $500 a day? Me, sometimes I'm just not serious. But me, if I'm serious, I can even make $10,000 a day. You see, I've striked Troy 111, striked Pros 144. Then these are where the sub sales. These were the sub sales. Then the day has ended. Me, I just have a lot of things to do. But when I decided to come and check trades, I can pick as many as I want. Now I take 2% here, I rest. I trade one. When it sells, I trade another one. I have a question. Is this hard? Because it's what we are learning here. Is this hard? No, someone is asking me what is your trigger price. Yet we are doing analysis here together. Is this hard? Hmm? Hmm? So someone is saying the hard thing is seeing capital. You use what you have. You use what you have. You see, now in few hours from now, I'm using RSI, which we have learned. I'm also using a horizontal line. Okay, now let me get back to let's draw. Let's find another coin. And sometimes because of the market, especially now where coins are going down, I don't want to go in for coins that are going down. I want to go in for coins that have started to recover so that I flow with them on the race. Let me open BNX. But those of you who have been with me for some time, you know I don't like this coin. So I'm just opening it but I don't like it. It sometimes over misbehaves. Hmm? Sometimes, as you keep trading, there will be coins you love. Okay, so let me first come back here. And okay, I see pros. Pros has been a good coin the whole night. I come here. It is on ProQ. Then I put it here. Pros. Drawing lines is what we are putting our focus on. Yeah, I'm not here to become an expert. So drawing lines. Now I have a question. Will you still continue to trade this coin? Look, using the stochastic RSI, which we have learned? Can I get some answers? Yes. Can I get some answers using the stochastic RSI? Will you trade that coin? No. People who are new, go to the YouTube. You are joining this call now, but we have been here for over close to 2 months and a half. So we cannot go back to what we finished. Go to the YouTube channel. I want people to be flexible. People are complaining that you are new. Yes, you are confused, but we cannot go back to the past. Wait for the lesson is about to end. Then you will start afresh on our new series. We cannot go back to the past. So this one, although it is going up, I will not trade. Now let me put Troy. TROY. Then I open the coin. It's not opening. Now you see, it is just fear that prevented me from trading. But I saw that the coin was going to give me my money. How many of us see that it has delivered? How many of us see that it was almost giving me my money? Sometimes you need to believe in your analysis. When you analyze a trade and you discover, because you see, I wanted to share this. When we were discussing the stochastic RSI, we said when it is in the over sold area like here, you get your pencil, you draw your vertical line at the crossover, which was at where the candle has closed. Then you make your entry and you take your profit at the high. Has it done it? So sometimes when you are doing your personal analysis, as you already say, don't listen to third party. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm making sense. Do not listen to third party. Don't listen to third party, because when I came here in the chat, and I read people's messages. Someone wrote to me, it's going to cut your leg. So when I listened to don't cut your leg, you see how much I've missed. This would be a very good profit. I was like, it's going to cut my leg. This was over close to 3%. So when you are doing your technical analysis, do not listen to third party, because one, the coin has, because yes, the RSI was moving very steady. Then I came in the chart. Someone told me it's going to cut my leg. You see how I left my money? This was over $200. Because one, the coin has a good momentum. I've drawn my lines very well. I see the stochastic RSI very well. Then someone tells me it's going to cut my leg. You see how I've missed money? So let me find here. Now, friends, I also want to tell you something. When you want to pick a coin to trade, I've said it several times, come here. You see here, there are here people who are trading. This is a community of traders. And they are trying to show you where they are making money. But I saw all of them are still on Troy. Troy. Me, I'm here looking gangas. Let me go to this coin called Masic. And Nairo. I've seen someone trading Nairo. So let me see how Nairo is trading. Okay. So I don't know, but I'm just trying to be practical. So Nairo. Okay, now this one, although I want to trade, this one I will not trade. Give me a one in the chart if you see what I see. It is a very good coin, but according to where it is, I will not trade it. But I want also to emphasize that on an upward trend like this one, just tap on your pencil, bring your parallel channel, press it at the lowest point. Okay. Just a minute. Come here, pick your parallel channel, press it at the lowest point, and stretch the line at the lowest point still. Make sure you have, which is there. I told you simplify your tasking by drawing a horizontal line. By drawing a horizontal line on every point, by drawing a horizontal line on every point where it touched your line. So I will draw a horizontal line here because it touched this point here. I also draw a horizontal line because it will help you make perfect entries and perfect exits in the market. I don't know. Am I making sense to someone? Give me a yes in the chat if you are. I'm just being slow, but being more practical. And I'm making trading simple because me, I'm not here to complicate anything. More, I'm going to talk about time frame, but I want to simplify these things because they are easy. So if this was, I've said it several times, do not start from a lower time frame, then you go to a higher time frame. No, start from a higher time frame, going to a lower time frame. You shifting to a lower time frame, you just want to make an earlier entry in the market. For example, this coin is on a downtrend, and all of you can see. If I want to look at this trend, I'll just pick my parallel channel. From the highest point, stretch it to the lowest point. 2 to 3 touches is good. Then tap on the line, stretch it. Why is it still going? Stretch it to any lowest point of my choice. Any lowest point of my choice. These lowest points here, any of my choice. Then I start drawing my horizontal lines all through. Then I start drawing my horizontal lines all through. I start drawing my horizontal lines if this is my approach. So wherever it touches my line, I draw the line. I don't know. Am I making these things hard? It touched my line where? Here. I draw the line. So these lines, I know that one is acting as a support, another one is acting as a resistance. Then I come, I look here. Wherever here it touched my line, I draw the line. You see? Or if I cannot do this, like I said, come change the chart type from chart to line. Let me remove all this. This is the simplest way. Anybody, especially anybody who's new to trading, this is the simplest way I can trade. I draw that my lines very well. This one is already here, so I'll just ignore. Then I say, okay. I see it is very easy for this to move from here to here, 1%. Is this hard? Is this hard? Is this hard? I don't want to be very serious that I'm a very serious trader, but is this hard? Drawing these lines, what is the work of the parallel channel? Yet you some use I'm drawing. It draws a channel. I don't know whether I could find a good coin that could bring out the parallel channel very well. Let me look for one, but the network is not networking very well. But let me see. Let me look for those that are very negative. PSG, Santos, Toko, Gist, Flexi, Piero. Santos is a very good coin. So let me see. What Santos? Okay. But now it is very high. I don't see any business. Let me go to this one. You know, these things are simple. How many of us now see business here? How many of us see business? Where do I see the business? I start with the stochastic RSI. I can even remove the stochastic RSI. You must have indicators because indicators help you even before you do your analysis. Let me remove the stochastic. I put the MACD. The moving average convergence divergence indicator. I put it on my chart. Now, using the MACD, there is no business. Give me one in the chart. because it has formed a crossover and immediately going into the red histogram area. The best time for this was here, this crossover here. That's why I started with the indicators. So this one, I'll run away. Give me a 2, why you say I will run away. If you understand why I will run away, give me a 2 in the chat. I apply indicators because the indicators help me even before I do any analysis. They inform me market direction and I say continue. Then I check another one. I don't know if someone is following. Then I say, okay, let me go to, there is this one, STPPT, STTP. The reason why the network in Masaka is very far is because Satoshi Nakamoto is continuing to disappear. So whenever our grandfather goes far, our network starts getting unstable. People in Masaka. Yeah, because our grandfather Satoshi was very wise. He had created these things without BlackRock. But when BlackRock came in, they buy today, they sell tomorrow. I don't know how we are going to deal with it. They buy today, they sell tomorrow. They are just playing hide and seek. But our grandfather had refused those things. So that's why the network is disturbing us. But we shall find a way. Let me use Royal Q. I'll never trade the coins that are going to be delisted. Let me look at Binko. Binko was good a few days ago. But my intention of doing this is just to show you that trading is simple. Before I add in other things, it is easy for you. It is easy for you. Let me add the Binko. Binko USDT. Why is it not coming? Has it also cooperated with BlackRock? Binko, where are you? It is has come. Binko is here. It has no news. The clock is in the buy area, approaching a stronger buy. So buyers are in. Okay, I'm warming to look at the trade. I open the trade. It is coming. It is here. Now, let me tell you, I can bring my parallel channel even before I do anything. Bring my parallel channel, put it at this lowest point, put it at this point here. Just 2 to 3 points, I'm good to go. Here. Then tap once, put in my finger and stretch it to this high, where the coin went highest. Or I can even lower it a little bit, but I'll just go to that point where the coin went highest. Using the MACD, the coin looks like it will go down a little bit. I can remove the MACD. Because indicators will help you to see market direction. Am I speaking to someone? Then I will bring in another indicator. Which one? Okay, maybe let me bring in the Bollinger Band. We have discussed Bollinger Bands. And you see how I missed this opportunity. You see, when this coin touched the lower band here, in the 4-hour time frame here, it moved up a 15%. So if I had drawn my lines very well, you see here, horizontal line, if I had drawn it here, you see how I would perfectly enter this coin from here, and I take my profit either here, this was almost a 5%, or here, 2/3 of the journey, I would take a perfect 5% using Bollinger Bands and being able to draw my lines very well. Am I making sense to someone? I'm going to remove the Bollinger Bands. I'm using the indicator plus the lines. Are we learning? Is this hard? Is this hard? The challenge with all these things, they get back to you practicing. Because I have said it several times that what prevents me from making $2,000 a day is that I have to answer so many of your questions, be finding signals for you, doing all this for you. But me, if I was just a pure trader, I don't know how I sleep with less than $500 to $1,000 on a daily basis. I don't know, especially people who are in the business. And you say, me, I'm a trader, I don't share my link. Then you are very lazy. You are very lazy. You are not practicing. You are very good at learning, but very poor at taking action. Spending more on action than on learning. After you have learned, go and take action. Give me a two if I'm making sense. Some of you say, I don't want to share my link, and you're not making money per day. You are having a mental problem. I don't want to lie to you. You are pretending to be busy, but you are busy doing nothing. You are busy doing nothing. You are not practicing. Now someone is asking me with how much capital. Use what you have. Capital. I don't discuss capital because capital is up to you. Now let me open. This is 15 minutes. This is 4 hours. Let me put in Bollinger Band. You see, so it's a missed opportunity, but it looks like it's still around. So let me just go to Trading View and I look at Binko. Because I'll discuss time frame here. I can change this back to candles so that I see very well. It looks a rigged opportunity. And now this one, to me, it has left me. So let me remove all the drawings. Let me remove all the drawings. Before I trade, so this is the coin I want to trade. I can draw here parallel channel. I tap on the pencil in 15 minutes. Put my parallel channel at this lowest point. Stretch it to this point. I told you when you are drawing your lines, if you are using the body close of the candle, the specific body close of the candle. Then I stretch it to this highest point. Body close. If you decide to go in for weeks, go in for weeks. If you decide to go in for weeks, go in for weeks. If you decide to go in for body candles, remain at the body. So I will take this to be my high. I've told you, wherever it touches your line, your diagonal line, draw the horizontal line. So I will start. Now here, it's already there, but let me draw it. I will draw one there. Then I'll draw another one here. Then I'll draw another one here. Why am I drawing? I'm finding perfect areas of entry and perfect areas of exit in the market. And so my best entry was here. Here. And my exit is here. That was my best. Now the rest I'm trying. If I enter now, I'm trying to gamble. Usually, if you want to be a good trader, that is my philosophy. Find a coin that has gone down a little bit. You don't need to chase one that is pumping. Now, for me, that was the best opportunity. There is still an opportunity. But for me to clear out my space, I need to put in a stochastic RSI to tell me where is this coin. Now, give me some answers. If you were me, would you enter this coin? Because the reason why I don't want to just enter any coin, I'm bringing my hard-earned money. Give me one if you understand. I'm not here just to play. I've worked hard for this money and I'm bringing it to make money. If you were me and we have learned all this, would you still invest? Yes, I see the coin can continue to the resistance. But when I put in the stochastic RSI, it tells me enough money was made. Are we learning? Are we learning? Would you put in your money? So this is not excitement. No, I would not bring my money here. Never. No matter how good this coin is, I still go back and I look for another one. Let this one continue. It is a missed opportunity. But it is one of the most negative coins. Let me look at better. This one also looks like it left me. Those of you who have been with me for some time, do we have business here in the 4-hour time frame if we consider Bollinger Bands? I will still say, okay, let me now come and look at better in my trading view in the 4-hour time frame. Better. I'm using, someone is asking, how do I connect RoyalQ to trading view? They are not connected. So I come in the 4-hour time frame. Well, I draw my lines. From the current price, the lowest point is there. If I cannot do this, I change the chart type to a line, V. I bring my other line at this inverted V I draw. I bring my other line. Now this coin will deliver, but it will take time. I look back in the past. Yes, what happened here is what is going to happen here. Then you need to look in the past. Don't get excited. It's not about excitement. From here, it can still come down at this point. If worse goes to worse, it can still come down at this point. If worse gets to worse, it can still come down at this point. You need to draw these points and be clear with your past history of this coin you want to trade. Then, what about your take profit? Use the past Vs, the past history. Trading is using history to predict the future. There is a V here, which is a V here also. Now it is there. So where will I take my next profit? There is a V here. I'll just take this one here. Where will I again draw my line? There is a V here. Now, these are all points of exits. in the market. So when I bring my price range, now let me change it back to candles so that I see how it looks like. Chart type, candles. Then I say, if I'm entering at the crossover, so I will draw my line. The crossover has not yet happened, but it's happening here. But it has not yet happened. So I'll wait for that candle to close. And once it closes, but using the RSI, I can enter, but I'm going to wait it to close. I will enter from here, and I take profit to there, all to there, all to here. So I will stop here, and I'll take 2/3 of the journey, which is around 2.5. Is this hard? Or I can use the Bollinger Band theory. Lower band to middle band. Are these things hard? Are these things hard? Then the other issue is, after missing the opportunity, what most of you suffer with, you suffer with the impatience. There is a when you are teaching us. Then they become hard when you go to draw the lines. Then you are not practicing. Now, understand this. The big question is, how long will I stay in this trade? Because that's the most biggest question. Understand that when you come and look at this coin in 15 minutes, and it is high like this, listen to me and understand it very well. Do you see that it is high? Understand that when you take this trade, you will take long in the trade. Give me a 2 in the chart if you're understanding. You will only stay short in the trade if the RSI in the shorter time frame is also down here. But if it is up here, now it will start coming down. Give me a yes if I'm making sense. People should ask me. So if you are looking for trade and you want to go out fast, look for trade where what is happening in the 4-hour time frame if the RSI is down here. Also, in the bigger time frame, in the shorter time frame, the RSI is down. But if it is up as it is here, now you margin calls. And I've seen many people complain about margin calls. But let me tell you, me, if I'm focusing, if I want to make like $200 on a coin, this is the best one. Because if in the 15 minutes I buy here, it's going to start coming down, coming down, coming down. By the time it does this, so much money has entered my coin. Give me a yes if you are following. By the time, because in the bigger time frame, it is a big opportunity. But in the shorter time frame, it is a less opportunity. That's why you see, when the crossover happened, you see, this is the crossover that we drew in the 4-hour time frame. But you see, it was a lot of money if I had found it here. This is too much with my approach of capital. 1.6 is over $150. Are we following? So I can trade this coin, but I will stay longer. It will take me one or two days for this coin to deliver, but it will give me good profit. So if you are saying I want to move out of the coin fast, when you come here, so this one I'll run away if I want to move out fast. I will put my focus on these coins that are pumping. If I want to move out fast, I'll put my focus on these coins that are pumping. Let me look at 1,000 sats. Then I look for opportunity in a lower time frame. Am I making sense to someone? Now here, there is no business if I want to get out of the coin first. When I look at it in the 4-hour time frame, let me first go back down at 5 minutes. There is no business. Let me look at Troy. I see many of you fear pumping coins, but let me tell you a secret. Good news. It is now coming down. Let me tell you, those of you, I know some of you fear pumping coins, but let me tell you a secret. You see these pumping coins, you just need to wait for them to come down. For example, in 5 minutes, you see how it is coming down? I wait, or I put it in 3 minutes. I wait for it to come down, to really come down to a good entry point, and I enter and I take profit. You change your focus. If you want to trade pumping coins, you change your focus from a bigger time frame to a lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes. And RoyalQ has simplified this for you. You can come here, this same coin, this one, if it is doing well, it will always get out of the market faster. I see people are now enjoying Bitcoin. Then you come. People are enjoying Bitcoin. Why am I not enjoying? Then you type BTC. Although profits here, there is a lot of money needed to create moves. But someone can still trade. The same analysis you do while you are finding a coin to go up, it's the same analysis you do while you are finding a coin to go up in the futures market. So maybe we look at it in the 4 hours. I hope Bitcoin will do well. Now you draw your line. Then you draw your line. If you can't, I have told you several times, change this to chart type to a line. Draw your line. Inverted V, or this one there, and it's small, so there. Then I bring my price range. Bitcoin current price, visible profit 0.1, 0. Enjoy your Bitcoin in peace. I will not interrupt you. 0.70. But have we learned something? Have we learned something? This thing is very easy. If you did not learn about Bollinger Band, go to YouTube. These are things of me repeating things I've finished, not accepted. Now, the importance of me showing you this thing is that as we continue learning, because now I have finished drawing these lines, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start on something new. And the reason why you are broke, you're not taking action. I told my friend the other day that using RoyalQ, my tasks are simple. Now, we have been here together. How many of you saw me entering people? How many of you people? I remember we have been together here. I opened the people coin. People. And I've seen people who say that you look for too much profit. Trading is not about too much profit. It's taking smaller profits repeatedly over time. I've seen people struggling with trading. I'm looking for 50%, 30%, 20%, 80%. Are you the only one in the market? You take simple profits repeatedly over time. I entered my people and I'm in profit. I want only 2.5 and it is heading there. Let me show you. The trade is here. $13 in profit. By the time it gives me 2.5, 14, 1.5. So I'm gonna sell this one and this one. That is enough for now morning. Breakfast. 14, 14. They are even quarreling. 15, 13. Yeah, I want 14, 15, 13. They are quarreling. We want to give you. Me, I want to give you 16. This one, me, I want to give you 13. They are quarreling. That's why Satoshi Nakamoto looked very well and said, Masaka is where my grandchildren will come from. They are even quarreling. I'll teach. I move step by step. Someone is saying, Coach, I thought we only trade coins which are not pumping. Now, why are you learning trading? When you learn trading, you are looking for opportunities to enter the market. Give me a yes if I'm right. You are not like someone who is just starting. There is no reason why I don't look at a pumping coin. Yet I can find opportunity using my skills. The people who are only focusing on ready coins is because they don't have skills. But now you have a skill. As a skilled personnel, why should you not trade a pumping coin if it is giving you an opportunity? Am I making sense? Give me one in the chat if I'm making sense. Why not trade a pumping coin? You have skills. You know how to draw lines. Why not trade a pumping coin? Trade it. Practice your skills. Perfect your skills. Am I making sense? The reason why you do not trade a pumping coin is because you don't have skills. But if I have my skill, why not enter? Why is your Aave not having margin calls? Is it yours? Is it yours? You go. I have a choice whether to switch on my margin calls, whether to switch off my margin calls. This man. Is it yours? I have a choice to switch off my margin calls because I don't see reasons why I should switch on margin calls on this coin. It has already invested $4,000. And that's enough for it. Let it buy and sell. My friend, my role is to I'm not attacking. I see someone is saying that I'm attacking. I'm not attacking. Now let me send you signals. Is it okay? Can I send signals now so that you guys you go and trade and make money? Now we do both. We give you signals. We teach you how to analyze the market. We do this for you. And some of you still remain broke. This world. We teach you how to share the business. Yeah, and some of you. Now, my screen for what? My friend, I have nothing to share. I hope we are done for today. I hope we are done for today. Mhm. I hope we are done for today. Someone is saying we are in floating loss. Look for more capital. Look for more capital, my brother. Stop complaining about floating loss. Nia is cutting my leg. Open more margin calls. By the way, for a point fact, after today, hey, wait these elections of US to end. Hey, you are going to see how we are going to make money. The coins are still here quarreling. Someone is saying share your loyalty. Okay, let me share. The coins are here quarreling. 20, 22, 40, they are here. Let me share. Let me share my screen. They are here quarreling. Someone is saying, I want to see your coin quarreling. They are here. They are quarreling. 20, 20. Now someone is focusing on my floating loss. This one, 0.6. 20, 21. Me, I want to give you 19. Me, I want. Me, one. You quarrel. You quarrel. Keep quarreling. They are quarreling. Hey, me, I want it. Me, you quarrel. Me, I have no problem. But when you reach my take a profit, sell. Now someone is saying, if I were you, I would sell it. Now, oh, that is too much profit. You see, it is in $20. So please get out. I'm not going anywhere. Sell. What if it goes down? Why should I fumble? He's not selling it. That is over $50. It is too much. If I were me, is it yours? Mine, I'll leave it until it reaches. Now, when I spend time, that's what traders, most of you do wrong. I spend time, I do my technical analysis very well. When you select 15 minutes time frame, will the trade for 15 minutes? No. You are selecting how the market is doing in 15 minutes. When you spend your time on the market and you analyze a coin, be patient with the market. Give me one in the chat. Because you are investing your time. Do not invest your time, then you add emotions. You invest your time, you analyze your coin very well, you see it is going to give you good results, then it starts getting in profit. You are not seated. You stand up, you sit. If you are to work and you are moving to the toilet, you go to the latrine. Every time they ask you as if you have diarrhea. When you analyze the coin, do not add emotions to the coin. The other time I went somewhere and someone was working on me, but let me come, coach. He goes to the latrine. I don't want people to see me on my phone. Let me come, coach. He goes for a short call. My stomach. Then after I asked him, but what's wrong? Coach, you see, when I go out, I check on the coin. So when you spend your time, do not get diarrhea. Do not get diarrhea. Become, trading becomes profitable when you are calm. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand. You need to be calm. You see, even if I have traded this coin called the Aave, and it is in floating loss, it is in floating loss, I need to be calm with the coin. I have switched off margin calls. I'm saying $4,000 in this is enough for now. But I need to remain calm. Give me a 2 in the chat. I need to remain calm because I have spent my time on the analysis. I don't say, now it is making me losing $30. Now let me move away. I need to be calm because I did my analysis very well. I don't control the market. I just need to be patient. Does that make sense to someone? Does that make sense to someone? Okay, but also when you are trading, I think this is my last. For example, I pick this. I'll look at this coin because this was a signal given to by one of our friend, Coach Musa. But I see it's not loading. What? The chart is not loading. Does it cooperate with Satoshi Nakamoto? So you can always open a coin. I don't know why it's not opening the other side. Okay, you can always open a coin and okay, let me put it in 15 minutes. What is about to happen here? Give me some answers in the chat. What is about to happen here? What's about to happen here? Give me some answers in the chat. I want to just, these are just extra tricks. What's about to happen there? What is that? What is that that's about to happen? It's a MACD golden cross. What usually happens when a golden cross happens? In the green histogram area. What usually happens? Because these are, I'm trading a coin, but I see a golden cross going to happen. Number two, we haven't discussed volume, but you see this green bar, a green bar. The coin is going to go up. Now, this is what I do. If I see such an opportunity, I can even check it in the 4-hour time frame. I can even tap on the RSI. I see it at 78. These are signs showing me that this coin has not yet started. I can even, hey! Are we learning? It's gonna shoot. What do I do? If I was fumbling to sell this coin, I can't even touch it. Am I making sense to someone? But I'll still take my take profit that I did on the analysis. You see how the business becomes sweet with skills? Do you see how the business becomes sweet with skills? Do you see how the business becomes sweet with skills? How do you control floating loss not to be high? I analyze the coin and I have margin calls. You think there is no margin calls? I just switch them off, but so far it has bought 3. I'm going to open them again because I can still open this coin and I see it is going down. It is going down and I see it. The picture is very clear. So I'm going to open up those margin calls. I'm going to open up those margin calls, but not now. Let it be there. All right, guys. Hope you have a good day. $30, 31. 32, 30. They are quarreling. They are quarreling. Coins are here quarreling. They are quarreling. We want to give you. Even if you don't want, we shall give you the money. Even if you don't want, then someone finds me. Crypto is a scam. Are you a fool? Then I find someone on the, you are doing scam, you are Illuminati. It has sold. It is 1 + 1. Now, when you come in the group, and you share a screenshot, $600. Where do you get this money? It is 1 + 1. It has sold. Let it continue to heaven. Now, me, I'm out. Those who continue with your coin to heaven. Me, I'm out. Hey, let it go. Let it continue. Let it go up to where Satoshi Nakamoto used to be. Me, I'm done. Let it go. Then I find another one. Am I making sense to you? You say I told you Troy is going to go again. Now, I have just sent you a coin of Bife. Bife. Let me look at it Bife. Very good opportunity. Then I come on my trading view because I'm late on the coin. But are we making sense? Because I'm going to bring in my money. I don't want to fumble with the money because I'm bringing in my money. Give me one. Today even taken more time. I'm bringing in my money. Can you enter again, coach? The coin has overgone high. Me, I'm not entering again. Me, I'm looking for another opportunity. The coins are many. Why do I die on a coin as if I'm the founder? Am I making sense to someone? Coins are many. This one I'm going to just... What's up? Rihanna? This one, let it go. Those who have entered, this one, let it go. Maybe in the 4-hour time frame. But if things don't move in my favor, I might suffocate. I look for another one. Santos. This is money. This is money. Then let me go and I see Santos. But are we learning? Santos. Yes, I need to respect my money, Robert. It is hard earned, no matter whether it is made in crypto. But I'm not here to lose money. I'm not here to play games to lose money. If I fail to find a good coin, I don't trade. Give me a 2 in the chat. If I fail to find a good coin, I don't trade. I don't trade. I will not pick another coin. It's okay. I will stay without trading. Let others trade. If I don't find a coin, I don't trade. This time, I need to just stop my gene folds. They are supposed to be eating now. They are supposed to be eating now, so they are annoyed. So they will come for me. So I need to go and give them something to eat. They are very tough when they are hungry. But this is a good opportunity. But it's like I'm a little bit late. Yeah, I'm a little bit late. But it's a good opportunity. Okay, guys, let me stop here for now. I want to thank you for attending today. All right, thank you so much. Love you all, guys. Let me go and do other stuff. God bless you. Have a nice day. Hope you have learned something. And wish you all the best. Love everyone. Hey, bully. Hey. Okay, let me come, Budi. I'm coming.